the Indian capital, one of the world's largest automotive events opened its doors. And right at the beginning, Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasized that India's automotive industry is already ready for the future. And that future, by all indications, will be electric. The excitement surrounding the first models unveiled made it clear. India wants to not only keep up with the mobility revolution, but be one of its drivers. While Tesla postponed its promise of an affordable car and China flooded the market with compact options, the country quietly surprised the world by launching a brand new electric car for just $2,099, a price so low that it shook the entire global industry. This car isn't just eye-catching because of its price. It's functional, efficient, and entirely produced in India. But how did a startup manage to achieve something that even giants with billions in investments hadn't? Until recently, India wasn't even considered a leader in the electric vehicle sector. The United States, Germany, and China were the powerhouses setting the pace, with futuristic designs and billion-dollar marketing campaigns. India, for its part, faced immediate challenges: expensive fuel, endless traffic jams, and a lack of infrastructure. Yet, almost unnoticed, the country began accelerating its transition, with public policies prioritizing sustainability, financial incentives for the production and purchase of electric vehicles, and a population increasingly open to change. Transformation took shape. Scooters were the gateway. Electric models from companies like Ola, Ather, and TVS took over the streets, replacing gasoline-powered motorcycles in both large cities and smaller towns. The noisy sound of two-stroke engines was replaced by the near-silent hum of batteries. Gradually, the idea that electric vehicles were just a thing of the future became a present reality. And then came the shift to four-wheel drive. Tata Motors, Mahindra, MG, and Hyundai launched electric cars aimed at different consumer profiles, demonstrating room for innovation. But no one expected the most disruptive move to come not from a giant, but from a small startup called Yakuza Auto. It was she who introduced the Yakuza Mini EV, an electric car costing the equivalent of 175,000 rupees, making it the cheapest in the world. Unlike anything seen before, its proposition isn't about luxury, futuristic technology, or status. The goal is straightforward: to offer a compact, reliable urban car built to meet people's real needs. It has 4 wheels, a simple but functional interior, a lightweight battery, and a range of over 100 kilometers. For students, small businesses, families, or ride-hailing drivers, it offers exactly what they need: affordable transportation without exorbitant costs. And it's precisely the price that makes it revolutionary. An electric car priced at just over $2,000 became a global sensation and raised a series of questions. Is it safe? Will it last? Will people actually buy it? The answer lies in the production model. Instead of copying the logic of giants like Tesla and BYD, which invest billions in sophisticated design and marketing, Yakuza invested in regional factories, a skilled local workforce, and a design tailored to the Indian reality. No excess, just the essentials. This approach has exposed a contradiction in the global market. Do the billions spent on futuristic cars truly meet the needs of the majority? Or is the Indian path, simpler and more affordable, the true model for the future? In the United States and China, electric vehicle innovation is linked to status. The Cybertruck made headlines for its bold design, but it remains inaccessible to most of the middle class. Even Tesla's cheapest model still costs over $25,000. BYD, despite advances, maintains its starting prices above $20,000. The Yakuza Mini EV changed the game by costing less than 10% of that amount. The question wasn't how many features could fit into a car, but what an urban driver really needs. The answer was clear: a small, economical, safe, reliable, and easy-to-maintain car. No panoramic sunroof, heated seats, or cruise control. What matters is mobility. And precisely for this reason, the Yakuza represents something more disruptive than many futuristic prototypes. It's not a promise of tomorrow. it's a solution for today. The design reflects an accurate interpretation of Indian urban life: narrow streets, crowded markets, chaotic traffic, and a lack of parking. A luxury sedan may impress, but it doesn't solve the problem. The Yakuza, on the other hand, navigates this landscape with ease. And by conquering the streets of India, it has attracted worldwide attention. Newspapers in Europe and North America quickly asked, how did India manage to create a functional electric car at this price? Researchers began analyzing the model and discovered that it wasn't about hasty cost-cutting, but rather reinventing the production chain. While other automakers rely on expensive robots and global logistics, Yakuza used a decentralized network of smaller factories and on-demand production. Instead of billion-dollar investments, it opted for creativity, patience, and closeness to the consumer. EV infrastructure has also grown rapidly. While previously there were questions about where to charge, today thousands of charging stations are already installed in shopping malls, subway stations, highways, and even residential neighborhoods. Some offer fast charging in just a few hours, while others allow for overnight charging at home. This has made charging an electric vehicle a natural part of everyday life. Furthermore, India is electrifying with clean energy. Large solar farms and wind farms are increasingly supplying the grid. This means that driving a Yakuza Mini EV is not only cheaper, but also less polluting. The government is reinforcing this transition with policies like FAME India, which provides incentives for buyers, tax cuts, and support for local battery manufacturers. Delivery companies are already replacing their fleets with electric vehicles. City governments are adding clean buses to public transportation, and even railways are offering charging stations. The message is clear. The revolution isn't future. It's already here. This transformation has also changed the mindset of the middle class. Previously, owning a car was a symbol of luxury. Now, it's synonymous with sustainability and independence. Parents are buying EVs for their children. Young professionals are trading in motorcycles for affordable electric cars, and seniors are choosing small electric vehicles for everyday use. Even cities are adapting, with parking lots offering dedicated parking spaces, condominiums creating charging stations, and companies offering benefits to employees who adopt EVs. All of this makes the Yakuza Mini EV more than just a product. It has become a symbol of a country that has successfully aligned affordable technology, public policies, and growing infrastructure. And the impact could be global. Imagine low-income families in Africa or South America purchasing an electric car that's cheaper than a motorcycle. This model has the potential to transform not only India, but several emerging economies. The governments of Kenya, Nigeria, and Ghana are already evaluating options for replacing polluting fleets with vehicles like the Yakuza. Export negotiations are underway. This means the small Indian car could soon be on the roads of Africa, Latin America, and even Southeast Asia. The difference is that it doesn't just reduce emissions. It creates jobs in local factories, workshops, charging stations, and battery recyclers. It empowers drivers who can work in delivery and app-based services without having to invest in expensive vehicles. It redefines mobility by demonstrating that innovation isn't a luxury, but a purpose. The Yakuza may not win design awards, but it has already earned something far more important: the trust of those who need accessible transportation. The trust of students who now get to university without relying on crowded buses, of merchants who transport goods debt-free, of families who find safety and savings in a simple, clean car. While Tesla and BYD continue to invest in futuristic models, India has shown that affordability can also be revolutionary. The Yakuza Mini doesn't compete with luxury. It competes with reality, and it's winning. The world is now watching and wondering, will other countries adopt this model? Will major automakers realize that innovation isn't just about power and technology, but also purpose and accessibility? Or will this be the moment when the electric revolution stops being restricted to the few and becomes a movement for everyone? If you ever believed that innovation was a privilege for those with deep pockets, this little Indian car proved otherwise. the Yakuza Mini EV isn't just a vehicle. It's a revolution on four wheels. And as the world watches, one thing is already clear. The future of mobility can be shaped not by Silicon Valley billionaires, but by the quiet ingenuity of those who understand people's real problems. And this is just the first step on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Could the Yakuza Mini EV become the world's first truly mainstream electric car?